How can Invest TCI help? The Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise Program makes provision for the government to provide concession orders to qualifying locally owned small businesses operating in an identified priority business sector. The concession order allows the company or startup access to specific benefits, namely cash grants, customs duty reduction, and/or technical assistance depending on the size of the business. The program is managed by Turks and Caicos, who is responsible for determining eligibility to receive concessions or grants, as well as the disbursement of those grants. The program provides a value of up to $30,000 in support for micro enterprises, of value up to $35,000 for small enterprises, and up to $110,000 for medium enterprises. Program benefits and reliefs. The MSME program provides to qualifying small businesses access to benefits such as a cash grant, technical assistance, and customs duty reductions depending on the size of the project. As a micro enterprise, the business will have access to a cash grant up to $10,000, customs duty reduction up to $10,000, and technical assistance up to $10,000. For small enterprise, it's customs duty reduction up to $25,000 and technical assistance up to $10,000. And lastly, for medium enterprise, customs duty reduction up to $10,000 and technical assistance up to $10,000. As you will note, the cash grant is only available to the micro enterprise, and the amount for customs duty reduction varies depending on the size of the project. The technical assistance remains the same across all three categories. Program classifications. To assist us to classify projects as either a micro, small, or medium enterprise, we look for these attributes in the business plan or proposal that forms part of the application package submitted to Invest TCI. For a project to be classified as a micro enterprise, it must meet two of the criteria listed below. Not more than 5 employees, not more than 500,000 in net assets, not more than 250,000 in annual turnover. For a project to be classified as a small enterprise, it must meet two of the following criteria. Not less than 6 employees, but not more than 19. Not more than $1 million in net assets, and not more than $1 million in annual turnover. Lastly, for a project to be classified as a medium enterprise, it must meet 3 of the criteria listed below. Not less than 20 employees, but more than 25. Not more than $2.5 million in net assets, not more than $2.5 million in annual turnover, and has been in operation for a minimum of 10 years. Cash grant and customs duty reductions. The cash grant is geared toward the startup and procurement of equipment for the approved project. Reduction of payment of custom import duties can be used for capital equipment, including building, materials, furniture, furnishings, fixtures, fittings, appliances, tools, plant, machinery, and equipment, excluding motor vehicles for the use in the construction of the project. Reduction of payment of custom import duties can also be used for raw materials and spare parts required for the initial 90 days of the operation of the approved project. Please note that the benefits exempt the project from import duties only, meaning the customs processing fee of 7.5% is to be paid by the project owner. Technical assistance. Recipients of the technical assistance grants are required to pay 50% of the cost owing to the supplier of the service. The grant covers the development of product design. An example would be If you have a prototype and you want to develop it into a product for resale. It can also be used for the development of package and labeling design, where you require the services of a graphic designer to create a design for the labels or for your packaging. Another use is to assist with the preparation of a business plan. Although we provide guidance to the CED with business plans, applicants have the option to seek outside help for this, and the program would contribute towards the service once the technical assistance has been approved for the project. Technical assistance can also be used for general or production management. If you are new to managing and operating a business, technical assistance can be applied to assist with training in business management or record keeping. If you need to hire the services of an accountant or bookkeeper to ensure that the records are being kept properly, the TA can also be utilized for this as well. You may ask the question, who is eligible to apply? The answer is any small businesses owned or controlled by Turks and Caicos Islanders whose activity is within one of the priority areas, which we will address in the next slide. The priority areas include agriculture, and the subsectors are market gardening, hydroponics, farms, livestock and dairy development, agribusiness, apiculture. Fisheries, the subsectors include fish farming and fish processing. Manufacturing, processing and commercial cleaning services, tourism, physical infrastructure, technology and innovation, arts and music. How do I apply? To apply, we request that you attend an MSME program general information session. This session is basically a one-on-one consultation and can be done face-to-face or via telephone. Complete the application, which can now be completed and submitted via our portal located on our website. The related documents can also be uploaded to this portal. The mentioned documents referred to are the business plan and financial projections, a business license or proof of license application, or the intention to obtain a license, proof of belonger status, shareholder registers and statements confirming your net assets, and annual turnover, payment of the non-refundable application fee of $25. Processing stages. We ask that applications be submitted to us on or before the 15th of each month. The applications are then reviewed by the MSME Advisory Committee for recommendation. The recipients are notified of the status of their application 7 days after the committee meeting. The recommendations are then forwarded to the Minister of Finance for approval of the concession order. Disbursement of the benefits are processed based on the request of the recipients and can be processed via direct payment to the supplier or reimbursement to the business. Monitoring and inspection. Once a concession order has been approved, the business will be required to provide quarterly reports for a period of 5 years. As a result, it is imperative that the recipient maintain proper records. Some of the program's success stories are Caicos Tea Company, TCI Junkanoo Museum, Ocean Breeze Laboratories, Flamingo's Nest, Beach Share Extensions, TCI Coffee Roasters, Island Organics, J&D Cleaning Services, TCI Laser Engraving. Thank you so much for your time, and please feel free to contact us on 338-4772 or 338-4779. And also you can contact us on info@investturksandcaicos.tc.